Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or if you're a subscriber, welcome back. So the new Pokemon starters came out and I just wanted to do something special for that. So here's a tutorial on how to make a Scorbunny plushie. The pattern is in the description down below, and so with that, let's get started. So first let's work on the body. You can take a piece of fabric, fold it over, and just draw the pattern onto one side. Pin the folded fabric together with right sides together, and we'll just sew that pancake style. I've sewn the arms, making sure to cut off the excess fabric, and now we're going to turn them right side out and stuff them. Once they're all stuffed, set them aside for later. As for the body, we're going to fold it over and sew the darts together on both pieces. Now we're going to place the arms inside the body. There's two notches that indicate where the arm should go. We're going to line up the top of the arm and place it in between the two body pieces. Next we're going to do the bunny tail, same method as the arms, and we're going to sew all the way around. You can either leave a space in one side, or you can sew all the way around and cut a hole in the back. So for me, I sewed all the way around and I cut a hole in the back side because it's going to be attached to the body anyway. I'm going to turn it right side out and stuff it. Next is the neck ruff. We're just going to sew all the way around, leaving a space that faces the neck. And I'm going to stuff it a little bit, but you don't have to. Next is the legs. We're going to sew one side down and the other side down, leaving the bottom and the top open. For the feet, you're going to have a white piece and a red piece. The red piece will need to be attached to the white piece. Simply line it up, right sides together. And sew it straight across. Now we've got the red and the white attached on both parts of the feet. One side will have a hole on the foot, and that is for the leg to be attached to. So this is the top, this is the bottom, and it's going to be attached to the foot. I'm going to turn it right side out and put it inside the hole. And this will make it a little easier to sew because it needs to be right sides facing together. You're going to sew all the way around. I recommend hand sewing. At the end, you'll have something like this. Here's one leg down. For the ears, it's going to be similar to the feet. You've got a white, orange, and a red. So what I'd recommend is sewing the orange to the red, right sides together. sew straight across. And then the orange to the white, right sides together, also sewn straight across. Now we've got both sides of our ears done. We're going to take this yellow piece and place it down onto one side of the ear and going to applique it onto the ear by using a satin stitch going all the way around. I've appliqued the yellow portion of the ear down using a satin stitch. And now I'm going to take the other ear and place it right sides together. Now you can sew this whole ear together. Of course, make sure that your colors are evenly matched. Now I'm going to cut the excess fabric off, turn it right side out, and I'm going to put a little bit of stuffing in there to help it stand up. Next are the cheek fluffs. We're going to sew this around. Going to sew around and keep the flat side open.
Now we got the face. This was done with an embroidery machine. You can do applique or iron-on transfer, whichever you want to do. And you don't have to put the teeth here. I just put them because I thought it was cute. But for the teeth, when the machine starts to sew the mouth, you just place a piece of felt right there, then let the machine go over it. And for that, we're going to sew the dart on the back. So you're gonna go from here to here, and you're gonna do the same thing on the back of the head. We're gonna sew the dart from here to here. I've sewn the darts on both head pieces, and now we're going to line them up together and sew it from the bottom around to the bottom. So we're going to keep this space open because it attaches to the body. And we're also going to pin the cheek fluff pieces in between both head pieces. As you can see, there's two marks where you can line up the fluff, and we're going to put that facing upward.
With the body and the head stuffed, you're going to place the head on top of the body and ladder stitch all around. I recommend closing the hole that you left on the head before you attach it to the body. Also going to ladder stitch the ears on top of the head. So this is a little embarrassing, but I actually forgot the little tuft of fur on one of his ears, so I made a little extra piece to attach, but the pattern will come with an ear that has this part built in. Next we're going to create his little fingers. You can do this by anchoring the thread into one side of the hand, bring the thread up and over and through the same hole. Then just pull it taut. Do the same for both feet to create toes. By the way, I'm also going to ladder stitch the legs onto the body in a seated position, but you can put yours in a standing position if you like. Attach the neck ruff using a ladder stitch as well. And for the final touch, I cut out his bandages using fleece and I'm going to glue them straight onto the plush. But you can also use a satin stitch all the way around. The pattern and embroidery file is linked in the description down below, and please feel free to show me what you guys make. Hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!